World War I. The start of the war. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia on July 28, 1914. Soon, Germany, Russia, Great Britain, and France were lured into the war because of treaties requiring them to defend other states. Germany and Austria-Hungary swiftly opened Western and Eastern fronts. The Western and Eastern fronts. Both fronts saw daring attacks and fast troop movements in the opening month of conflict. First Germany attacked Belgium, then France. Russia attacked Germany and Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary invaded Serbia. The Western Front became entrenched in central France after the Battle of the Marne, September 5 to 9, 1914. East fronts also solidified. The Ottoman Empire. Germany deceived Russia into thinking Turkey invaded it in 1914, bringing the Ottoman Empire into the conflict. The Allies' Mediterranean campaign against the Ottomans dominated 1915. Britain and France first attacked the Dardanelles. The British then invaded Gallipoli. Britain fought the Turks in Mesopotamia. British victories in Mesopotamia were offset by defeats in Gallipoli and the Dardanelles. Trench warfare. In 1916 and 1917, trench warfare dominated the East and West. Machine guns, heavy artillery, and chemical weapons were used by dug-in soldiers. Despite millions of men dying in horrific conditions, neither side won. The United States' entrance and Russia's exit. Despite stalemate on both fronts in Europe, 1917 saw two major war developments. The US declared war on Germany in April after its ships were attacked in the Atlantic. The Bolshevik Revolution ended the war in November. The end of the War and Armistice. Both sides attempted renewed offensives in 1918 to win the war, but neither succeeded. The combat between weary, dejected forces dragged on until the Germans began to retreat. Influenza killed soldiers on both sides. Both Germany and Austria-Hungary lost power as their militaries mutinied. The Central Powers signed armistice agreements one by one to terminate the war in late 1918. Germany signed on November 11, 1918. Austria-Hungary was split up by these accords. Germany was penalized by the Treaty of Versailles with economic reparations, territorial losses, and military development restrictions. Germany after the war. Many historians believe the Allies were too tough on Germany and that the Treaty of Versailles sowed the seeds of World War II. The treaties claim that Germany was solely responsible for the war degraded the German people. The pact imposed hefty conflict reparations payments on Germany to make it pay for the war. Germany paid only a small percentage of the reparations it owed. In the decades that followed, radical groups like the Nazi Party exploited Germany's humiliation and resentment to seize power. Conclusion. World War I ended monarchy on the continent and European colonization elsewhere. Most European nations adopted parliamentary systems and socialism gained favor. The harshness of the conflict and the loss of life pushed nations to rely on diplomacy in the future. This inspired the League of Nations.